Hi guys, Crowlister here with another Namco arcade long play. In this video, I will be playing Pac-Land, which is a Pac-Man game Namco made in 1984. This is pretty much the OG, the original platformer game, and its contents are believed to have been what inspired the 1985 NES legend Super Mario Bros. Shigeru Miyamoto happens to be a massive Pac-Man fan, and he reportedly said that this game inspired SMB. Little fun fact you probably already knew. Pac-Land itself takes heavy inspiration from the Hanna-Barbera cartoon that they made a couple of years prior. In this game, Pac-Man is helping a lost fairy child return to the fairy world. He keeps the fairy in his hat, and you move through various scenes throughout Pac-Land. This game has a really weird control setup. You have buttons that you press rather than a joystick to move left and right, and you have to press it in specific ways in order to actually move. There are secrets galore in this game. Like, if you push the fire hydrant right after the first power pellet, you get a helmet that protects Pac-Man from little ghosts, as you see here. Like, in the Nintendo Switch Arcade Archives or Pac-Man Museum Plus version, you press A to move right and Y to move left, I think it was, and the directional pad to jump. You also have to spam move forward to get Pac-Man to sprint, which is really annoying in some parts of the game. The four ghosts will be doing these different props, like these saucers and the cars you saw in the first stage. You can safely stand on top of them. Touching any other side of their body will result in a stock loss. There's also this purple ghost named Sue that'll come at Pac-Man from behind, if you're not fast enough. And if the countdown packs at the bottom of the screen wear out, Sue's movement speed decreases dramatically. Bonus points are rewarded, depending on how much of it is left after you beat the stage. You gotta keep spamming the move forward control as you cross these logs here, and as you jump to cross them. In order to cross these lakes from the springboard, you are required to keep spamming the move forward button. It's a vital gameplay tip that no compilation this game was featured in I've seen to date actually says. The only ones that I know are Namco Museum Volume 4 and Pac-Man Museum Plus. After the end of the third stage of a trip, you return to Fairy, and the Fairy Queen gives Pac-Man these boots that allow him to jump a bunch in the air. Observe. Every so often, a special pack will appear, which is Pac-Land's version of the special flag, from Xevious and many other arcade games by Namco. That gives you an extra life. In addition to Sue becoming a lot faster, if you stay in the stage for too long, you also lose your helmet and magic boots. Keep that in mind as well. Honey, I'm home. What? You're not my wife. I am now. No! That wasn't a protest, by the way. I just wanted to do a little impression there. Yeah, due to licensing issues, Ms. Pac-Man is in the past. So, you know. What you need to understand is Ms. Pac-Man and the other parts of the Pac-Man family, along with their games, were made by a company that doesn't exist anymore due to bankruptcy. And the Federal Trademark Corporation gets stricter and stricter every year. So, yeah. At the end of every stage besides the third stage of every trip, jump as soon as the stage complete tune plays. Depending on where Pac-Man is at in the air, you'll get some extra points. Again, spam the move forward button to cross the legs while jumping on the springboards. Some of them require precision. Like this one. I messed that one up. If the stage actually stops while Pac-Man is ascending, you get 100 points. If it ends while he's descending from the jump, you get 1,000 points. And if you end it as soon as Pac-Man lands, you get 7,650 points. These sprays of water that gush up on these kinds of stages will take Pac-Man down with them if you get caught in them, so you have to keep your distance. There are also these model ships that will add some more platforms if you pick them up. Interesting about Ms. Pac-Man getting legally banned for Namco to use in the later games. The name Sue was originally used for a ghost in Ms. Pac-Man to replace Clyde, yet Sue didn't have to get censored or whatnot in Pac-Land or Pac-Mania. Oh well. Talking about the jump bonuses also, Pac-Man automatically jumps and gets 1,000 points as soon as he enters the door to Fairyland. So that's not controllable. Besides fire hydrants, some specifically selected stumps and cacti can also contain a secret of some kind. I never find one here, obviously. You have to really play the game a lot and memorize thoroughly in order to know where all the secrets are. And I haven't really played this game enough for the matter because I suck at this game. I'm not really good at it at all. We'll do 8 trips in total for this playthrough. If you see a skull, it means there's quicksand there, so be extra careful about moving and jumping. That's the cactus that had the helmet. If you move quickly and spam jumping while landing over the midpoint of the quicksand, you can save yourself. Missed again. Pac-Man also jumps higher the faster he's moving. If he jumps while standing still, his height is absolutely pathetic. There's an alteration in the break spots at the end of some of the stages in Arcade Archives as well. They removed the crosses from the buildings in the background for religious reasons. Those are a bit more inappropriate in a game like Pac-Man than they are in, let's say, Splatterhouse, for example. I focus more on survival than score. Be extra careful while you're using the magic boots here, because the planes that the ghost ride can impact you and make you lose a stock. In the city-based stages, fire hydrants that shoot water spouts can be very annoying, as they can force you into the ghosts and kill you easily. Stalling around the fire hydrant can manipulate the direction the water shoots in. There are also a few stages where you go through a mansion with keys and locked doors. Pick up keys in these scenes and use them wisely. Remember, you can only stay in the stage for so long, and if that expires and you go into spurt, Sue's gonna get you, even here. How about that? Pac-Man has his very own stalker. Out of keys. That's fine, though. Some of the secrets behind the pushable items have balloons, which can get you 100 points each. One of them gets you 7,650 points. I think, if I remember correctly, there's also a secret that you can find in some stages that makes Pac-Man invisible, though I might be mistaking. If you want to get that power pellet, you gotta be extra careful about the springboard, because of your movement. There's also a Lucky Pack, which is a reference to the Lucky Flag, specifically from the game New Rally X. And has a similar effect as well. That's a very inconvenient place to have a springboard jump. Dang, I missed again. Here's another mansion stage. This one is harder because there's a wall concealing the path outside of where Pac-Man is directly looking. And even though you can see the doors, you cannot see the keys and exactly where the path is outside of your vision. So you have to be careful about what doors you open. Dead end. Alright, what do I do in a situation like this? Oh no, Sue's coming. Leave me alone, girl. You and I have a restraining order. Ha! Master opponent. Made it out of there somehow. In this specific stage, you just gotta keep moving forward. And even if you go at the fastest possible speed, you're still gonna spurt and have Sue chase you. There's also a couple of scenes where the orange ghost, Blinky/Clyde, the characters got mixed up, you know, is bouncing on a pogo stick, and it can corner you by means of an RNG, so that makes it worse. During the spurt, while Sue is chasing you at high speed, jumping helps avoid impact with her while you're running. There's also a power pellet shortly after in this stage. See how I lost the magic boots? You lose your helmet as well if you have one. And the fire hydrants are a nuisance as well, like I said. Miss. Wow. I'll get the 7650 in this video eventually, I promise. You gotta run fast enough to jump and land on top of the buses. Stop being so pushy, will you, fire hydrants? The later stages of this game are super tedious. Another secret that I know for a fact is in the game is that on rare occasions, the airplane ghost will throw a Galaxian boss instead of a little ghost. And you can get big points by picking that up if you're quick enough to get it as well. That doesn't happen in this video. Go away, Sue. Yes, I finally got it right there. These stages that take place at a dam are no fun. I got it there as well. I actually know where the helmet is in this trip. This springboard helps you with quicksand instead of a lake, which is only slightly less dangerous. Oh my god. This stage infuriated me while I was recording this video. It's so difficult. This is the worst part by far. And I missed the jump bonus, what do you know? Now we're in the forest scene where it's darkened. Much like the one stage you saw in the mansion. At least you can see where the ghosts are. The plain ghosts make this part kind of unfair as well. The power pellets, yes. One more trip before I end the video. Notice how much slower the red ghost is compared to the others, and that the orange ghost is the fastest one. Make sure that you jump as soon as you come in contact with the cloud platforms on that stage, if you're gonna ride on one of the ghost planes the whole trip. You have to be super careful about what doors you open with the keys in this one. Another damn stage. Not fun at all. That stage is also a nightmare. We got another tricky lake float with planes. After the 8th trip is done, you do more difficult versions of previous trips and loop continually until you game over. You also get melons instead of apples as the bonus fruit, which get you even more points. I'm just gonna end it here. Alright, so, that was Pac-Land. Definitely one of the more difficult arcade games by Namco. Possibly the hardest Pac-Man game. Definitely in my opinion. I struggle in this game, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. Good inspiration source, though. Definitely a milestone in the franchise for what it was. I still have more planned for Namco Arcade, so consider checking out my channel if you like arcade games by this company, and I'll bring up some more games from different companies as well here and there. I am Coaster, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next upload. Bye.